on, Dolly. Hey, everybody. I just wanted to give like a quick little update. Tuesday, I have a EEG where they put all that on your head. Which is a different neurology. And then my new doctor is putting in like so many referrals for sorry. Like my dystonia has been really, really bad. It's like very painful, and you don't know how long it's going to last. But now I've been going through this thing where I'm like paralyzed in pain, but can't move or talk. Like, I'm just stuck, and it's so scary because it can last for like an hour longer, and you can't say anything, like, or move. And then the dystonia attacks my left side, so a lot of times that'll like droop. And she's hit me on a couple of different medications that trazodone, it like helps me stay asleep. It doesn't put me to sleep, because I would be up for days at a time, like, and that's the torture that comes with that. If you only had the flu and couldn't sleep, you know, that's rough. But like, it's like you have the flu, you know, you feel horrible all inside, and then you go out and you get hit by a car, and you don't know what damage it's done, and then you're just waiting, just laying there like, oh Lord, please come, let me hear the ambulance, you know, whatever, because you're just laying out in the street and nobody's coming. Nobody's coming to help you. And even on top of that, not only are they not helping you, they'll basically tell you you're full of crap. You didn't get hit by a car. You don't have the flu. Your tests are normal. And you're fine. It's all in your head. Yeah, you're right. Because my brain is in my freaking head. Hello? So I got the Lyme, that swells my brain and spinal cord. The Myalgic Encephalomyelitis, brain, spinal cord. Mollerettes, chronic meningitis. But there's nothing wrong with you. After hearing that for 28 years, I am a suicide survivor from 2017. I was only 23 when I got sick, and I'll be 52 next month, and being told that doctor after doctor after specialist after specialist after specialist after, instead of them just saying, I don't know, the neurology with my meningitis and stuff, that's not her department. Well, whose is it then? The cardiologist? One said I was too young to have heart problems. And the next one, I had diastolic dysfunction, but you're fine. You don't need to come back. I can't make this stuff up. I have 4 ambulance scenarios at the house in Beach Grove that my mom grew up in, I grew up in, we raised our kids in, and now my mom and dad are back in it. So anyway, guess I should have muted that. The first time, and I don't know how long I was having seizures at that point, but I wasn't like coming out of it. So the CMT woman, I'm sitting there trying to listen, you know, and trying to stay, and she was like, that ain't no seizure. That's not how you fall when you have a seizure. I won't say what I really want to say. Oh, Lord. The second time, I was having really bad chest. I couldn't even, like, get out of my bed to go in the living room. And so I was in bed, just waiting, you know, waiting for them to come. And her first words was, what'd you take? I'm like, take what? What are you talking about? What did you take? And then I realized she meant medications. I was like, I haven't taken anything. What do you mean? And she's like, well, get up. You're going to walk to that gurney. Okay. So I get up, and then there's an EMT in front of me. So I'm holding on to his hand. And then the Myalgic, you know, over here. So I'm trying to hold on both of them just to walk to my living room. And then she's like, girl, you better put some stuff into it because you're not going to put my back out. I was like, okay. So we got in the ambulance. She's like, well, what's all your problems anyway? One of them was chronic meningitis. And I said that to her. She goes, there's no such thing as chronic meningitis. Okay. I was like, how long have you been an EMT? 20 years. I was like, well, you need to go back to school because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So then we get into the hospital, and I'm in the hallway, and I can hear everything she's saying. And she's like talking to another nurse, and the nurse said, or how did I say? She was talking to the nurse. She didn't know I was right there. She's like, yeah, and she told me I need to go back to school. And then I leaned up, and I was like, that's exactly what I said. Like, I can hear you. I went to see my favorite aunt in 2005, but I was still able to drive and everything. So I went there for 3 weeks just to try to get back on a track. Because, you know, I'm a mom of 3. Eric and I got married October of 1997, and then February of 1984, I just woke up sick. Okay, back to the ambulance. So, the third time wasn't her, but this is even worse. So, I had let the dogs out, and I had fallen, like the head part of me is laying on the concrete step of my porch, and then half of me is still in the house. Sorry, my eyes they'll start like dilating. This one will go big, and then that one will go small, and I look horrible. But I wanted to just tell you guys that just keeping you up to date, because this is actually very good for me as well. Okay, so the third time, 3 kids was walking down the street, and they seen me, So, the police, and I think a guy EMT that time. And so I'm hanging out, this dude, this EMT, took me by the neck, made me get up. He's like, "You're going to sit up. You're going to sit up." I'm like, "You're hurting me. You're hurting me." I mean, that's all I could say, and that's all I really remember. But then, the police officer we had went to school with, he came in and he's like, "She's been sick a really long time. They all think I'm on drugs." And I'm like, if only. The amount of pain we have to live in with no relief, it's insane. Okay, so the fourth one. Back to the woman. This is when I tried to unalive myself. In 2017. She said, or Eric met her, like, in the hallway. And he's like, "Are we going to have a problem?" And she said, "I don't know, are we?" And walked right past him. Dude, I have so many. So many. And then when I was in the emergency room, a doctor walks by and yells at me, "You need to get a effing job." Oh my gosh. It's not easy. I'll just say that. And like, Lyme disease and myalgic encephalomyelitis are 2 diseases that's the lower quality of basically any other illness we have. Okay, I'm going to go. Cause I don't want to have. Okay, I love you all. Thank you.